I know I'm going to go up against a coil, I might as well try Springman, because Para knows how to make that matchup work, apparently. Because he used it to pretty devastating effect against Dastardly last week. That was something. So I guess instead of Brass, he's going to start with Springman for this one. Do you know much about Hedgie's coil play?
No, very, very little. I see he's in the dragon school of thought, so we'll probably see some dragon cancels here.
Probably see some pretty sick dragon cancels, you're right.
Dude, coils
Now, there was...
dragon canceling online actually very hard to deal with. Much more difficult than offline. It results in a lot more pressure than you would think.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. What was I saying? There was somebody in Arm Central that was talking about having trouble with dragon cancels or just dragon users in general, and I didn't know how to respond because I clearly don't know the answer of how to deal with dragon users. If my set's against Twind or any indication, I don't know how to deal with dragon users. So
it can be very difficult. As Tree is finding out, he's having a hard time getting any ground here.
I think we might see a switch to Brass if the second round goes the same way. I doubt he will stick with Springman. What would you do personally for dragon users?
For dragon users?
Or just combating against dragon?
I mean, so you either want something that can knock down the laser really fast or easily, so large things can work with that, even if they're slow. But frankly, I'm just trying to close distance, and I'm just trying to do it safely. Because you can't let dragon users put you on the other side of the stage. Because all they're going to do is throw dragon against you. That's all they want to do.
That's true.
So you need to just work on getting in safely, and then once you're in, just constantly make it so they can't throw up dragon. Just constantly be hitting them, be boxing them, be throwing out something that they have to react to instead of getting dragon laser out.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Hedgie looking with a pretty. He's one of the big hog people too. Oh man.
Yeah,
the
hog
he's one of the
crew.
Many big hogs. Yes, the hog.
The large
That's
hog
a new
crew.
new up and coming crew in arms. The big hogs. I don't. So apparently light arms. I don't like using light arms when the opponent has two medium arms. I always like having weight advantage on my opponent. I don't know how some people make it work, but they do. People make it work, and
coming down to the wire here in round two.
Tree was kind of making it work here, but he saw his last interaction. He could only get hit one more time, and Hedge is working with Rush, so it would be pretty easy for him to just pop in a reaction and win the game, but he won't even need it. He's going to use Dragon. That's a 1-0 lead for Hedgie.
It sure is. The adaptation by TreeBird, though, not doing too bad. Definitely going to come into this next game here with something a little different.
I think he's going to switch to Brass. I think we will.
You think that?
Yeah. Well,
you think those thoughts?
He's been practicing Brass, so.
Hedgie, you got it. Apologies. That should update for the next round. All right, what stages we got?
You can switch to Brass, Tree. And what else can you do? You can pick a stage after he bans 1 or 2. Bans Via and Buster, so he knows that the potential Brass pick is imminent.
You guys got to tell me that up front before the set goes if your Discord doesn't have your sponsor tag in it. Otherwise, I'll never know.
Is Polaris a sponsor?
I mean, that's how it's coded. Polaris is not a sponsor, it's a crew.
Polaris
players can tell me otherwise and tell me they're being paid. But I doubt it. But I am getting paid for this game.
Getting paid with Reggie Funbucks.
Ooh, baby. Those are the best
Funbucks. Oh, yeah. Some Reggie Funbucks are actually on the line this weekend. 2nd through 4th, get Reggie Fun. Wait, so is the tournament going to be, is the final round going to be double elimination?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You're going from a single elim bracket to a double elim bracket for whatever reason.
I'm just going to pray that I have a good bracket. Cause
that's what you have to do, man. Welcome to Nintendo tournaments, baby.
God, it's all random. I said this in the Discord for the tournament. I said there's an alternate universe where Para has to play Astro, and that's his first opponent of the whole tournament.
Yeah.
And that's one of the first matches. There's an alternate universe where that happens. Just, yeah. So, Hedgie left sparring open Which I suppose, if he was anticipating the brass pick, then perhaps he would have also shut off. He would have shut off sparring rather than Buster. But we will see.
A lot of people are still in the school of thought that Buster is Brass's home stage. Pego left such a lasting impression. There's a TO question in Zero Channel.
What's happening? Do I save or change it? No, if you won, yes. So yeah. If you win the set, you must announce changes before the next game if you make any.
Got to.
If you lost, you do not have to. To what? Tell me to what? What are you switching out? You have to announce what arms you're switching out and what arm you are switching in its place. If you're switching characters, you must say, I am switching to this character with these 3 arms. Changing Toaster to Nade. Anything else? Alright, well, okay. Well, if that's it, then we can
Gotta
just
walk
go,
through the paces here, you know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now we're ready. And I guess Tree is going to... That's allowed. Of course it's allowed.
No, nothing is allowed. Not anymore.
Of course it's allowed. You just have to announce changes if you want. This has always been the case. We're gonna go to sparring, and there's the brass. See, I told you.
The brass counter pick. You were correct about it.
Brass might do better in this matchup. Oh, he's got Chilla, dude. He's using Chilla, Ice Brass, making a comeback. I should try using Ice Brass again.
Yeah, you should. I recommend it highly.
Ice Brass is pretty solid, dude. Oh, I could use that on a skew. That could be pretty good, actually. Oh god. Agree. I should go to the lab on that. But right now will go to the mic to cast the second game using Chalk Rim. Oh, there was a Dragon Cancel, but Tree saw through it and traded grabs with him. So now that Hedgie is using Nade, he's going to be able to lock Tree in place a little more, with him having to block not only the initial hit but the explosion as well.
And that's invaluable for a dragon user.
It's also invaluable against Brass, keeping him in one spot, not letting him just run all over the place and do what he wants. But so they're both using sets that will that are restricting movements. So and you're already on sparring, which is a small space stage as it is. So there's not gonna. I mean, the name of the game is trapping for this one, especially. Oh, he canceled off the dragon and caught a grab out of it.
Crazy long distance grab on that one.
8 deep chest with that one, and he's looking at one more hit, but Tree's gonna try and start an ice chain here, but he wants none of it. Hedgie said, "I am having none of that ice chain," and even though Tree was on his last little hit, he opted for Rush, because I guess that was guaranteed. He was guaranteed going to win the round if he did that. So opting for safety above all else. Now, if I'm Tree, I want to pop Rush as soon as possible right now, because that way I can get some health. I can get a health advantage while keeping it close in meter. You get where I'm coming from with that? Like, if I'm at full Rush at the start of the round, and my opponent doesn't have any at all, I'm going to pop it, and he does.
He actually deflected the dragon. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, 330 down, and Hedgie's looking at his last chunk of health. Not quite there yet, and he's already almost back up to full Rush. Coil building meter like nobody's business. Nice combo there. Hedgie's got meter. He can't kill, but he can equalize the situation right now as he gets a throw. A Rush right now would bring him down to his last hit. Ooh, the wake up deflect saves him from getting comboed into the dragon, and he's able to get the nade explosion to knock Hedgie out of his rush. And Hedgie now on his last hit. Tree wants to find that last hit, but Hedgie's raining down the damage.
Tree actually could have taken away with that, but when he hit him with the chakram, it also clipped the nade on Hedgie. So when he went for the grab, he wasn't going for extra 20 damage. He was going for the kill confirm.
He was going for the kill, yeah. As Hedgie switches out his glove for Hydra, and we're going to see an early rush there from Tree.
That's big.
Like, I remember what you said one time. It's like, whenever you don't have rush, you should be focusing on getting rush. And then when you have rush, you should be focusing on using it so that you can get back to building rush.
Yeah.
And it's a never-ending cycle.
You got to get that rush so you can use that rush so you can get more rush.
Yeah, and the rush game is especially important against Coil because she can just slide out of things. She can just slide out of things for free, so you have to be insanely smart with how you place your rushes against her in particular. And a nade knocks Hedgie down to his last health chunk. Tree working with a significant lead, but he gets caught with another Hydra. Yes, those are a lot of trades. not quite GameStop trades. Those are pretty even keel for most of them, but Hedgie
Next
gets
trade
hit
will
with
be a
another
GameStop
nade.
trade.
Tree wants to close it out, and he does. The sparring pit coming back to bite him as Tree takes the second game, and we're going to have a game 3.
Yes, they are 1-1. I apologize. I did not update the scores until right. I had to shield.
Oh my god. How did I do that? You decreased his health to 0.
That's what he did do. He did do that.
That's how.
Jordy, you should be able to report yourself on... Oh, yeah. Okay, it is reported.
Oh, I want them to wait. I want them to wait. I want them to wait.
Oh, Dastardly, yeah, Dastardly's not allowed to play JM right now. That's gonna...
yeah, you guys have to wait. Hold on. You guys are waiting.
That's a hot man.
What the hell? Where were they? I just saw them.
Just ping them and tell them they're on stream next.
Okay, that's true.
That is true. They're going to Scrapyard.
Dastardly. Oh, okay. That's understandable, Jor.
Jor do be that way. Thank God you told us. Jor's always very timely about it. 100%. He's always just ready to go and is like, you know what? I'm not feeling it, but I'm going to inform the TOs.
Wait, I'm sorry. Where are they going? Scrap? Oh, I don't know about this one.
So here's the thing.
Oh, no.
Our good friend, our good buddy and pal, Dick Dastardly, hates this stage for Coil. Astro, on the other hand, kind of feels indifferent about it. Coils are divided about it. But there is one thing I've realized. Brasses do kind of be liking Scrapyard, though.
You know what? It's funny that you say that. I was playing against Askew on Scrap. A lot of our games I played on Scrap, and I didn't hate it. I did not hate that stage.
Runaway performance by Hedgie right now, though.
He could get a wind confirm into a rush and end the round right now, but he's going to get knocked out of it by Chakram. Both of Tree's arms were out when he activated the rush. His chances of landing that rush were rather low, if I say so myself. But he knocks him away. Wake up, Deflect. Is he going to be more aggressive here with his rush? No.
My bad.
If I'm Tree, I'm going to save it for later, probably. Unless I can get a huge snowball going and he tries to get one started here with a charged nade.
Brass do be snowballing, though.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Big shield
Hedgie low shield, but the boomerang finds its way to him.
Rangs are a great counter pick.
Finds its way to Tree's hurt box. Oh, man. I'm glad I caught King and JM before they started. Oh, boy.
Dastardly, if you mean the camera angle's changing, that's my beat. If you mean something else, I have no clue, because it's all green on my end. No drop frames. Speaking of no drop frames, no drop rushes from TreeBird here. Oh, okay, no drop rushes from anybody. Everyone gets have a little fun.
Everybody is accurate today. I'll catch you before 7 if I want it to be streamed. Okay. Man, Popper is hell to play against. No matter who's got it, Popper is very that's a problem arm. Yeah. It's fast, it's big, it's fast.
It's pokey, it's annoying.
It is a light arm though. And just like with the tri-arms, Tri-Bolt and Tri-Blast, uncharged Popper can cause a knockdown by itself, which is ridiculous. I hate that it does that.
We put 2 hitboxes in that bad boy.
Tree's not a fan either as he gets a rush. They're both in the red, but Hedgie's working with rush. Oh, and I think that's like the third time. That's the third time Hedgie's been knocked out of his rush by Nade Explosion. But Tree is on his last hit of potentially the set. Unless he can get a rally going, he's going to have to be very mindful of that Popper and that Boomerang because he's just going to have to respect everything that he's doing. He's trying to find his way in, looking for an angle. Oh my god. It's the Coil special, back and up and away, and it gets you away from anything. Guaranteed. As he's looking for pokes, Tree on his last leg, and he gets smacked, and Hedgie's going to take the set 2-1. Excellent performance there from Hedgie as we move on. It was great.